Welcome back to Julian's Magician School and welcome to the Magic Quiz game. Now this is not so much a trick, well it's not a trick at all, but we use a magic prop and we turn it into having a game, and it is a really fun game. If you haven't been following the videos in sequence and you don't know how to make yourself a magic force bag, you'll need to go back to video number 68 and you can make that in about 30 seconds for about 10 cents. Once you've done that, you're going to need to go to my website here, where you can download these two bits of paper here. One is a question sheet, one is an answer sheet. Once you've got those and the force bag, you are ready to have a whole heap of fun. And the big thing that makes this game a success is you need two rival groups. And what I mean by that is natural rival groups. Boys versus girls, kids versus adults. Over here in Australia, we have a lot of natural rivalry with the New Zealanders, or the Kiwis as we call them. We always say that Aussies are better than Kiwis, and the Kiwis say the Kiwis are better than Aussies. It's a fun sort of a thing that goes back and forth. So they are the natural rival groups that I'm sort of talking about. Once you have those, you have set yourself up for this competition where you announce, we are going to have a competition that will prove once and for all that boys are smarter than girls, or kids are smarter than adults. And then you go into this quiz game. So you need four people to help you. You get a representative from each team and they come and stand on either side of you. Then you need two more people. They will be the judging panel, and you give them the question and the answer sheet. Now it's good if you take those two people, one from each of the groups, and they just stand off to the side. And then you say, we're going to have a competition. We've got 20 questions here, and we've got 20 discs in here. The volunteers are going to reach in, and they're going to take out 3 discs, 1, 2, 3, without looking, and those numbers on the disc will be the questions that they get asked. It's a completely random choice. You just get rid of that, you don't need that anymore. They end up holding 3 of these discs each. Now, what they don't know, what the audience don't know, but only you know, is that these questions, there are 20 of them. 10 are ridiculously easy and 10 are ridiculously hard. And using our magic force bag, and if you don't know this, just go back and watch it and you'll understand how it works. You have given whichever team you want to be the winner, you have given them 3 discs which represent 3 easy questions. The team you want to lose, you have just given them or forced upon them 3 discs that have ridiculously hard questions. They will lose, they will win, no questions asked. And this is where the fun begins, because no one has no idea that this is going on. So you go into it and you get the first person to look at one of their discs and call out the number. They call out the number and the person over there with the question sheet will read out the number. Now this will be an easy one. Something like, how many wheels does a bicycle have? So of course they're going to get that right. And then everyone gives a round of applause. Very good, you've done well. You go to the other rival group over here who have the hard question. They read out one of their numbers and they get a question like, what Australian frog sounds like a motorcycle accelerating? Scientific name, please. Now, it's a ridiculously hard question. They obviously lose. And everyone goes, oh, that was really hard, that was really easy. And you just reinforce it was a completely random choice. You go back to your spectator number 1, they ask another question, of course it's going to be a ridiculously easy question, you go to them, they get a hard question and lose again. Now, by about this stage, people are starting to think you've rigged it. And it's a lot of fun, they don't care how you've done it, but it's a lot of fun just to watch this group up here winning and this group up here losing. So come the end of the game, you say we have proved it once and for all that boys are smarter than girls, and then everyone will be fighting in the audience. It's a lot of fun. There's one thing I need to mention to you about this. Always keep this fun and light. You are not actually trying to prove that one group is smarter than another. It's just a bit of fun. And be careful doing this with kids under 10 years old. I've noticed that kids under 10 years old don't get the idea that it's a joke. All they want to do is make everyone think that they do know the answers and they're not a dumb kid. So be careful with that. Always remember that with magic, you don't want to tear people down, you want to lift them up with it. And you've got that power to do it with this trick here. Alright, remember, if I can do it, you can do it.